Boo. So sorry. And it had John Barrowman, love him. It had I'm not a big that guy, Steve Amell fan. But
Yeah,
but the
he's
rest of the cast.
he got some problem.
Yeah,
I like him when he plays Rich Boy Oliver Queen. The minute he lost all his money, it just wasn't fun anymore.
exactly. That was a big part of it. I was just like, I need you to...
And then when they made him, like, Felicity's boy toy, it was fun again. And then they messed that up somehow, and I was like, I was not there for it again.
Basically.
And then they split them up, and then I was like, this is too much.
Oh, did they? Oh, Lord. See, I haven't watched in... Well, I
supposedly they're back together, but, like, I just, like... Now there's, like, supporting cast superheroes, and I'm like...
Well, they're about to do an Arrow 2.0. Because when we went to Heroes and Villains in Jersey, there was a whole panel with all the new people. And I only knew the guys from Oz. I was like, ooh, Kirk Acevedo, you still alive, boo, hey. And that was about it.
It's just whenever I see that stereotypical, like, loud, abrasive, angry, like, Latino character... I tune out.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ralph Dog or Half Dog or Mad Dog?
Probably Mad Dog, but what are we talking about?
He's one of he was one of the Arrow 2.0 superheroes.
Oh, no clue what their names are, no.
And like you could tell like it's like that angry like Latino vibe, like totally over emotional.
I feel at this point they can have like, more than one.
I don't need this.
Yeah, so I feel like as long as they have more than one, I'm pretty good. But it just kind of depends on what's going on. Okay, I am tweeting out the link to the live cast. I don't expect anyone to be here tonight because this is a real last minute. But, you know, if some people drag along, we will persist. Do you know what the name of this episode? Oh, never mind. Restraint. Come on in. Restraint.
Did it end up being 207?
Yeah. I was surprised I was right. Live watch. BHAD. On Spreaker. This weekend, there's been so much going on. And, I was supposed to do so much more, but I was so just burnt out. And I took every bit of rest from this weekend. I took tonight off work. I didn't have to work during today. I do have to work during the day tomorrow, but I have tomorrow night off. And I am just going to act a mess. Hey, the elf herself. Hey, Bast. Welcome, you guys. We are going to jump right into it. Welcome, 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 everyone, to Beacon Hills After Dark. I, of course, am Sticky Keys. To my right is involuntary permanent co-host Ethan. Say hi, Ethan.
Hi, everybody.
Yay. You should go one year as the princely guy from... What show is that? From... What's that big movie? Princess Bride. The main guy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, but you'd be so good.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, I'm not as enamored by it. There are people who are like, oh my god, I love that movie. And I'm like,
yeah.
It's okay.
So many people just love that movie. And it's just like, I'm just not... What is it? Mel Brooks? Is that who it is?
And I like Mel Brooks. Well,
I don't.
You know what? I don't know that I like Mel Brooks as much as I like very specific Mel Brooks properties. Because, like, even, like, his Vertigo parody, people are like, oh, my God, this is brilliant. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's okay. But Robin Hood Men in Tights all day, every day.
See, that was
That's
the one I
the
couldn't
movie.
handle. So I watched. I have seen many a clip from Spaceballs,
See,
and
yeah.
I was dying laughing, hilarious, like right. And then like I actually like sat down to like watch something, and I was just like, I just completely nonplussed the whole
Was
time.
Dr.
I
Strangelove
could
him?
not be bothered.
Was he Dr. Strangelove? Was that Mel Brooks?
I have no idea.
I also loved
We
producer.
can't hear you.
Oh, what?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I also loved the producers. Absolutely
Okay.
brilliant. But again, just like a diamond in the rough. I feel like he has a few good movies and then just one that's like astounding. And then he rides that through a few good other movies, you know. But yeah. But I think
never
you would still
actually
kill
seen
it.
The Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when I was in high school, there was this story on Nifty called like Carrots and Celery or Celery and Carrots. I don't know why.
Yes,
why
I
these characters
know
nicknames for
this.
each other. And like the whole like story, which was like this course of like over 100 different chapters, was like references to the Princess Bride like throughout.
Yes. Oh, and I've seen a few
And
hysterics that were like that too. And I'm like, okay, we get it. Like, you're very cute. I think, did we talk about this last week where sometimes I enjoy when people bring their interest into fics. And, you know, like Styles would be an archaeologist or, you know, just all kinds of crap like that. But I just read one and it was like, Styles was like a master pianist and Derek was like a musicologist, and there were like lots of inside music theory jokes, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna give you kudos, but wow.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this one was directed by this is a Russell McKay, but it's written by Nick Antosca and Ned Vizzini. These two appearances, I think, are the only times that we see these two people. They also wrote Venomous, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, Venomous was the one where the auto mechanic died, right?
I don't remember.
Because I'm wondering
You're
if
barking up
maybe
the wrong tree.
I'm wondering if that's why they got the sport wrong, that they have the lacrosse picture and not like a swimming picture. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I don't remember a lot of this, so we're gonna see what's going on. Oh, next week is Raving, so I think that's when we're gonna try to have Terrence and Micah on.
Yes.
And in fact, Terrence told me that he was available on Tuesday because I was going to interview him for his web series. Everyone, we are going to watch the rest of the web series. The finale, season 1 finale is out. We're going to try to watch that Tuesday. Although now,
oh my god, you have to see it! I just saw the episode a couple days ago that just came out, and oh my god, it gave me everything I wanted.
Yay! Okay.
Really?
Good for
Cool.
him. I'm excited. And then I'm going to be interviewing Hunter for the podcast. Have you had a chance to listen to the podcast yet?
Nope.
It's actually really good. It's very well done. Very frenetic. Very crazy and out there. But it's getting a lot of kudos. I'm very excited for the boys. And we hope to have an interview with them up soon. In the meantime, we are on... Did we not do Restraint? Hold on, let me check. I might be... because what do you call that? What's that called? Thumbnail. There we go.
Thumbnail?
Yes, thank you. The thumbnail looks familiar. So let's see. Because I really don't want to do raving tonight. Okay, nope, we're at 207. All right. So, 207, Restraint. 42 minutes. It's a long one. It looks almost to be the longest of the season. The only one clocking in longer is 205, which is 11 seconds longer. So it's a fun little bit of trivia for you. I mean, okay. I'm like, are you going to play? All right. This train depot still angers me. Because it looks like a straight up commuter train. Like, it doesn't look like an Amtrak. This is like a subway train.
Well, that's what it was supposed to be, supposedly.
Exactly. So ridiculous. All right, we are going... Oh, here. I guess I'll put the link to... I'll give you guys a quick second to queue up. Oh, hey.
Lydia, what's it going to take to get you to open up?
We'll do the previous.
flower. Promise to keep it.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, tonight already. There we go. Previously on Teen Wolf. Oh, Lydia. I don't know what they did to her hair. Oh, there's Michael.
When's the can, when not the can?
Speaking of which, did you guys watch Michael's Braveheart
Someone's not
audition?
protecting him. Someone's controlling him.
That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, okay. We're gonna press pause real quick. We are at 27. Let's make sure that whoever is caught up needs to be... I think I got the link out to everyone who needs it. Oh, sorry. One more place. Is that Tiger?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I just hear it very faintly, so you're fine, but it just made me
they're
laugh.
outside.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So it was like, someone was talking about how boring homophilia is, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, I don't have to do this to myself. And I was like, you really don't. It's really not that entertaining. I go back and forth with, I really enjoy Aaron Gibson and Brian Safi. Love Brian Safi. But throwing shade, it really depends on the guest, on whether I can sit down and watch it. Sorry, I just had... Okay, guys, we are at 0027. There is a picture of a car with a trailer. I actually think I do remember this one, maybe. So we'll see what happens. And play.
You promised this was only going to be for a few weeks.
Well, just because we're in a trailer does not mean we're trailer park trash.
Yes, it does.
Or worse, we don't even have enough money to be in a trailer park.
Don't have a meltdown, okay? Or just the generator.
You mean the thing that runs the electricity and water? I'm sorry.
Stand by your man.
I'm just
You want to do this by yourself? Go ahead.
All right.
It's not like I want to be.
Hey,
Isn't she pregnant too? Like, she has no business being in this trailer.
This is how Jeff sees pregnant women.
Oh my god, 1000%.
don't care who wrote it. This is Jeff.
Right. Oh, you know it. And you know it. They're like, what if it was a young woman? Jeff was like, yeah, she's pregnant. Make her pregnant. Hey, hail to Stilinski. And dirty plates. Clean up your house.
Sure.
I wonder what the rest of her credits were. Who is this person? With no bottom. Oh! Rude! Dang, Matt. Were they both on the swim team? Rude.
Why it do this?
I don't know. Here, let's try back. Yes, RR, you can be a hot mess. Oh, dang.
Panama, defender of babies.
It did look like he was about to go down on her, though. Yeah, I don't know why the Kanama would have a conscience about babies. And I don't think it ever gets explained.
I think it's in there supposedly because it's Jackson. Yo.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wee, Lil Jax. What were you saying, Philip?
They try to rationalize it, something like Jackson, like being an infant when his mother was killed or was actually about to be delivered when his mother was killed. And so that's why, mixed in with, that the Kanama is a instrument of vengeance, but not against, innocence.
Did we ever get that on the, hey, Juliana, did we ever get that on the show, though, or is that fan fiction?
It's not explicit, but it's like they tried to go at it from two angles and then never actually made it mean anything.
Right. Basically, I could see that. Alright, we are at 4:08, and hey, Tori Marie. We are going to press play in 3, 2, 1, and play.
If Jackson doesn't know what he's doing, then he probably doesn't know that someone's controlling him.
Or he doesn't remember. What if it's the same kind of thing that happened with Lydia when she took off from the hospital?
A fugue state.
Okay, doesn't know, doesn't remember. How's that different?
Getting rid of the blood.
It'd help with one thing, though, the video. Maybe someone else helped him forget that. Whoever's controlling him.
Are you sure Jackson has no clue about any of this?
He thinks he's still becoming a werewolf, and that being with Lydia somehow delayed the whole thing.
So do we try and convince him he's not?
If it helps us find out who's controlling him, then yeah.
Do you think he'll talk to us after what we did?
Yeah, it's us. He'll talk to us. Right?
You will not go within 50
Ha.
feet of Jackson Whitmore. You will not speak to him. You will not approach him. You will not assault or harass him physically or psychologically.
What about school?
You can attend classes while
Hey.
Right?
You will not go within 50 feet of Jackson Whitmore. You will not speak to him. You will not approach him.
I never realized
You will
how
not
ridiculous this whole
assault
section
or
was.
harass him
Yeah.
physically or psychologically.
Or why they still never brought the sheriff in on the secret.
What about school?
You can attend classes while attempting to maintain a 50-foot distance.
Okay, what if we both have to use the bathroom at the same time, and there's only 2 stalls available, and they're only right next to each other? I'll just hold it.
Do I need to remind you how lucky we are that they're not pressing charges?
Oh, come on, it was just a joke.
It was a joke?
Yes, I didn't think it would be taken that seriously. Dad, humor's very subjective, okay? I mean, we're talking like multiple levels of interpretation here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, how exactly am I supposed to interpret the stolen prison transport van, huh?
Oh, refill the tank!
Move.
That's funny.
It's not just this. Although a restraining order is a new low that I didn't think that you would reach quite this soon. It's everything on top of it. The completely bizarre behavior. The late nights coming home. Having to beg Mr. Harris for you to make up that chemistry test that you missed.
You missed a chemistry test?
Really, Scott? Really? I have to ground you. I am grounding you. You are grounded.
What about work?
Fine. Other than work. And no TV.
My TV's broken.
Then no computer.
I need the computer for school.
Then no, no styles.
What, no style?
No styles! And no more car privileges. Give me your keys. Give them to me! Oh, for the love of God.
Mom, do you want me to...
No.
Oh, come on, let me just... Mom. Mom.
What is going on with you? Is this about Allison?
Look at Sal's face. Oh.
If you really want to know.
Yeah. Is this about your father?
Oh.
No style.
Styles is such a dick. I love him.
We'll talk about this at home. I'm gonna go get the car.
But again, this is where... Here, let's press pause real quick. We're at 7:45. This is where we kind of have an issue. This has never been an issue. Until it's like, all of a sudden, he's an issue. This would almost make you believe that his dad just left. But we're made to believe that his dad has been gone for years. So why would she be like, is this about your dad? Is this about
Well,
your
no,
dad?
like, I mean, some people act out years later. Like, I'm not too worried about that. What I'm worried about is, like, Styles is being like, no, we can't tell them. But I've always gotten the feeling that Styles is the first one that's really wanted to come clean in a meaningful way after this. You know what I mean?
I think he understands when he's in over his head. And when they actually do have to tell someone, where Scott is a little bit more, well, let's see what happens, and Stiles is more, no, man, we need to throw in the towel, let's get some help. That kind of thing.
This was a moment where I was just a little like, where it worked with Stiles, but somehow Stiles changed in 3, that this didn't fit anymore with me.
Oh, definitely. Oh, there's a definite difference in Stiles in season 2 to season 3. Even to season 3A, when you talk about the way that, with the disappearance of Erica and Boyd, Stiles becoming less self-preservation focused and more kind of outwardly focused with kind of helping other people. And being a little more, I guess, altruistic with trying to find more people. I think he definitely becomes more sensitive to that. It's less the Stiles and Scott show, and more Stiles.
I feel like Dylan went there with it, but the show didn't.
Exactly. Let's see. That's funny. All right. And yeah, Juliana was like, a bit later off, when the relationship between him and the sheriff really gets strained because of the secrets. And that's why I was like, it was really surprising that they didn't bring him in much earlier, but kids are dumb. We're at 7:45, gonna press play in 3, 2, 1.
I'm the worst son ever. Well, not exactly winning any prizes either.
Oh, why is he dressed like a sheriff? He's got the pants. Oh, I guess they did take his pants.
Because it's harder to kill than I thought.
How does he think he got out?
And they do? They might. Which is why I need one of you to get on their good side.
Scott or Stiles?
Either.
You know the full moon is coming, Derek.
I'm aware of that.
Hey, these look comfortable.
You said you were going to teach us to change whenever we wanted.
There hasn't been time.
But if you have to lock us up during the full moon, that means you're alone against the Argents.
They haven't found us.
Yet. So how about we forget the Kanima?
We can't! But there was something about the way Gerard looked at it. He wasn't afraid. At all. Now, I don't know what he knows or what he's planning. But I'm sure about one thing. We have to find it first.
Look at Derek being intuitive. Oh, Allison, what are you wearing?
Malia's future wardrobe.
Oh, God.
God.
It's so hateful. How many people in the school are going to be like, we saw Scott and Allison together?
It's everything Lydia can translate and trust.
Because, email's not a thing. They literally have to pass the tablet physically.
All their Hotmail accounts are blocked.
It's everything Lydia can translate and trust me. She's very confused.
It's like, get a Kink account.
That we were part of an online gaming community that battles mythical creatures.
I am part of an online gaming community that battles mythical creatures.
Oh. Great.
I want to know.
How to find out who's controlling.
Look at his face! It's so good!
So happy.
It's so good! And then it slips into she's messing with me.
to execute murderers in his village.
Right, see, so maybe it's not all that bad.
Until the bond grows strong enough that it killed whoever he wanted it to.
All bad, all very, very bad.
Here's the thing, though. The cannon was actually supposed to be a werewolf, but it can't be anymore.
Until it resolves that and it's past which manifested it.
Okay, that means that Jackson could use a few thousand hours of therapy. I could have told you that myself.
What if it has something to do with his parents? His real parents?
Yeah, does anybody actually know what happened to them?
Lydia might.
What if she doesn't know anything?
Well, he doesn't have a restraining order against me, so I'll talk to her myself.
Oh, Lord.
What do I do?
You have a makeup exam, remember? Promise me.
What if he does anything you run the other way?
I can take care of myself.
Now listen, if you get hurt while I'm busy with some stupid test, someone's gonna need to take care of me. If he does anything...
Like?
Anything...
Because you'll feel better if she
weird, bizarre,
gets killed while you're right there.
anything evil.
I was too busy looking at Styles. I remember this.
This is the snake.
Oh, is it? The animals are not snakes, though. They're lizards. Did y'all ever have a classroom?
Jeff Davis. You think a cocaze knows the difference?
Right. Look at that fate. That computer animated snake. They spent so much money on this.
Could they make a lizard do that as homoerotically as a snake?
Jackson.
And sorry, you guys. There's some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we've been having some buffering problems.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all ever have a classroom with live animals in it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
What kind?
they were cockroaches.
Ew, yay. Wait. In cages
You don't have to,
or in
you
the
don't
walls?
have to tell me twice.
Yuck.
Jackson. Did you still want to discuss your paper?
Who are you? Whose daddy is this?
And that made no sense whatsoever.
At all.
And it never does.
1 hour, Mr. McCall. Begin.
Really, Scott?
What is that picture of?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna do this? No, I am gonna go to work. I am gonna go to work.
You gonna do some laundry?
I am just gonna straighten up just a little bit. Just a tad. I don't even know who's here.
Sitting in the back of this Cadillac, thinking I was way too hard to be where I'm at. Blinded by the cars in the boulevards, I always took my cues from the real stars.
Oh, he got an ensuite. Dang, mama. Now she gotta call in late. Was that just on the top of the desk? Yikes. Gross. Scott's a freak.
Come on, Scott. It's a multiple choice test. You see, that's kind of Scott's problem throughout this whole show. He can't focus on one thing at a time. He has to worry about everything at all times.
Well, it's one of those things where they talk about the lie of multitasking, where it's like, sure, you can do 4 things at once, but it takes you an hour. It takes you 4 hours to get 4 things done versus, 1 hour to just do one thing and just get it done to perfection.
And it seems innocent at the beginning, but then when you really realize he doesn't trust anybody to handle anything.
Exactly. Girl, why are your shoes off?
Why does she have to sneak up on him? Just talk to him.
Yes.
You scared the hell out of me.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just, nothing.
Nice heels.
He's taller than I thought.
My feet were hurting, so I...
Same reason I never
You're
wear
so
mine.
pretty.
What?
Forget it. Hey, did you hear about the underground show? Apparently they've got some big names spinning.
Oh, you mean like a rave?
Oh, is it still a rave if you don't roll? I just call it a party. But hey, I got a friend who can hook us up with tickets if you're down. Want me to get you one?
Yeah, great.
Yeah? All right, cool. It's Friday, so...
Oh my God. Buffer City.
Looking forward to it.
I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Come on, anyone who ever says I'm not supposed to tell anyone is always dying to tell someone. Tell me.
Why do you want to know?
She's so cute.
But I'm not telling you.
But you are telling me that you could tell me something if you wanted to tell me?
Was that a question?
It felt like a question.
Huh. Tell me this feels like an answer. No. Jackson?
Get here.
Girl.
How filthy are these bathrooms?
This is how people get killed.
Something wrong?
You could have warned me.
I'm in the shower, ho. Ugh.
You're the one that walked into the noise locker.
I thought I heard you. Forget it.
Did you want to talk about something?
We can talk later.
No. Let's talk now.
Lydia? Lydia, come on, wait! Oh, hey, Eric.
Why are you asking Lydia about Jackson's real parents?
Why are you bringing out the claws on camera?
Look at Styles taking care of people. Well, he don't even have to.
Asking Lydia about Jackson's real parents.
Why are you bringing out the claws on camera? That's right. You want to play Catwoman? I'll be your Batman.
If you're wondering about Jackson's real parents, they're about half a mile from here. In Beacon Hill Cemetery.
I have to get to class.
No, you don't. No, you have perfect grades. You can skip one class. Are you okay? Your heart's beating like crazy.
Oh my God, just take a test.
It's so... It's so much drama that just builds up to nothing. Like, all he's doing is just freaking out about where she is. Take your test.
Okay, wait. Wait. Do you know how they died?
Maybe. If you tell me why you're so interested. him, isn't it?
What? Who? Him who?
The test didn't work, but it's still him. It's Jackson.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? The hour's up. You're not leaving until every single one of these bubbles is filled in.
Thank you. Do your test, Scott. Jerk.
Seriously, he only finished. Oh.
I thought you wanted to talk.
I changed my mind.
Why is she acting so weird?
Because you look a little stressed.
Because Scott
Is
needs
it
an
Scott?
excuse to run in.
Is it that whole thing? I still can't believe you actually think your little Romeo and Juliet story is gonna last. You know he's eventually just gonna run to Derek and join up with him and his little wolf pack. If you don't realize that, then you've got to be the stupidest bitch in this town.
Dang.
Well, other than Scott, since he's a pretty stupid bitch himself.
Ah, yes.
What are you gonna do, Allison? When your stupid bitch of a boyfriend turns on you.
I forgot about the speech.
They kill your aunt. They almost kill Lydia. Who do you really think's gonna be next, huh? Not you. No, it can't be you because you're in love. Is that what you tell yourself? Scott's different and everything's gonna work out because we're in love. Well, if that's what you believe, then you're already dead.
She's the worst.
And teach you moves to protect yourself.
Actually.
Ugh.
Allison, what are you doing here?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Scott? Scott, I'm fine. Scott, I'm fine! Scott!
I have a restraining order!
Yes.
I restrained myself.
You got the epic
Good for you, Jackson.
You got the epic
Now, you can't tell Derek, okay? There's a lot more to this that you don't know about. And just because you got the Alpha Bite makeover. That... Now, you can't tell Derek, okay? There's a lot more to this that you don't know about. And just because you got the Alpha Bite makeover doesn't give you a license to go around destroying people.
Why not? That's all anybody ever used to do to me. I used to have the worst crush in the world on you. Yeah, you, Styles. And you never once even noticed me. Exactly how you're not noticing me right now.
You got the epic
What the hell's going on? Hey, enough! Enough!
Real
What
smart.
do you
Scott.
think you're doing, Jackson? Calm down.
No kind of passcode on it.
Mr. McCall, you want to explain yourself? Stilinski?
Ha! Look at Matt.
You dropped this.
You and you. Actually, all of you. Detention, 3 o'clock.
All right, we're at 22:49. Hilton Stilinski was like, where is Allison while Scott and Jackson are fighting? And I'm like, she's finally doing the right thing and getting out of the goddamn way. But my issue, Philip, you talked about it a little bit earlier. This kind of unearned chivalry that Scott has, where he's like, you could tell Jackson was clearly possessed and clearly was snapping out of whatever. And Allison was like, it's okay, you know, like something evidently has happened, but Scott's like, no, I just failed this test. I gotta kick some butt to make up for it so I can protect my lady. And so they end up wasting so much time for this. Oh my god, look how cute it is that Scott loves Allison.
And what should have followed this is a scene of Allison kind of going on Scott, like, I told you it was okay. Why didn't you trust me?
Exactly.
This is what happened. And now look where we are now. Now we have to wait until this happens so we can, you know, sort this shit out. But we don't get that. All we get is, oh, Scott tried to save the day.
Well, it would have been another scene where he was just like, but I was justified because I felt this way.
Exactly.
And that's it. And that's where it would have ended. Like, it's just dumb. Like, if you think about just, like, the character itself, he wouldn't have felt bad. He would have just been like, well, I'm just right.
Mm-hmm. Which
but
is the
if she had,
funny...
like, completely, like, if she had iced him out, and then, like, kind of, like, just focused with Styles and Erica in this next scene about, like, figuring stuff out, it could have played out where, like, oh, then he goes to apologize to her, and... You know, I mean, we know Scott's he's just gonna do it again, but, like, we would have at least gotten that. But instead, we're just forced to be like, oh, we're supposed to, like, skip over it.
Well, again, it's one of those things where it's like, they're trying to give us this message that these things can't be done without Scott. But he didn't save Allison. Allison saved herself. He just showed up after. And again, it's another example of Jeff trying to do two messages at once. He wants Scott to have his save the cat moment. He wants Scott to be the hero, but he also wants the girl power so that they can get the teenage girls to keep watching and think that Allison is so strong and tough, even though it's Scott who supposedly does the finishing move and then doesn't even get it at that. It takes Erica pulling Jackson off of Scott. So you have this unnecessary fight that you didn't even win.
Oh, you know what they should have done? They should have had Scott burst in and then Jackson keep on his little monologue, like, oh, are you here to save her, you little bitch, or something like that? And
that
then
would have been so
like,
good.
She doesn't need me to save her, and then have her kick his ass.
Exactly. Oh, that would have been so much better. But, yeah, I do. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, in the moment, you're like, oh, okay, fun. But then when you give it that second glance, you're like, why does this bug? And you're like, oh, this is exactly why it bugs. So,
and we wouldn't have to give it another second glance if we hadn't been told after this season that we're supposed to give everything a second glance.
Exactly. That's all. They just wanted us to watch it twice. So yeah, there was something else I was going to say. I did really like Matt, and I remember thinking how crazy it was that Allison, like, decided to go on this date with him. And I'm like, you're clearly with Scott. What are you doing? And, you know, even though she was supposed to be flustered and everything, I still don't think I suspected him. Did I? At this point? I don't remember at all. But, maybe after the camera. I think I might have suspected him after the camera. I don't remember. But,
I thought something was up, but I didn't really get it.
Yeah. I just thought, I do know at the very, very beginning, I thought that he was just going to be one of the gang. I think I even thought that he was going to be a love interest for Danny, because when Allison made that joke about her heels, and he was like, oh, that's why I never wear mine. I was like, oh, he's fun, he's open. And I was like, oh, look at that, you know, that kind of thing. I do like, after this era, when Matt was the ultimate villain and fix, especially when they would make Matt Styles' ex-boyfriend, and it would just be like, just wump Styles all over the place. They couldn't stand them some Matt. I'm here for it.
And then he got replaced by Theo.
Right. Still so good. All right, we're at 22:49. We're going to press play in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Hi there.
Oh, I'll make an announcement. Have Scott brought to the office?
Actually, I came here to talk to you.
Me?
Skirt is so short.
Okay.
Well, unbusy yourself. I
Oh,
want to talk to you. Actually, I want to show you something.
I thought we gotten past the slightly rapey language.
And bring the flower.
see, and them being so neglectful of Lydia made me so mad. Oh, this is like the Breakfast Club app. I forgot about this.
We can't be in detention together. I have a restraining order against these tools. All these tools?
No, just us tools.
Fine. You two, over there.
Where is she getting these clothes from? Did Derek give her a budget?
I'm gonna kill him.
No, you're not. You're gonna find out who's controlling him, and then you're gonna help save him.
No, you're right. Let's kill him.
Oh, no.
Boom! For everybody who said that Styles just wanted to kill Jackson.
Right.
I was under the impression they were no longer dating.
Me too, but it looks like they are.
Dang, Mama, I forgot about this.
A lot more.
How do you know it's not some other impressionable young girl with severely low standards?
Rude.
Because I know Scott. And Allison is the only one that he's ever talked about like that. I just want to make sure they continue to be safe.
I couldn't agree more. Hey, what if it's Matt?
Look at Styles.
Everything comes back to the video, right? Oh, Daddy said that Matt was the one who found the 2 hours of footage.
Styles is always right.
Always
Hashtag.
right.
Suspicion of himself. So he makes Jackson kill Isaac's dad. One of Archie's hunters and mechanic working on your Jeep? Yes. Why? Because he's evil. You just don't like him. The guy bugs me. I don't know what it is. Just look at his face.
It's that spark.
Any other theories?
Aw, Matt's trying to feed his Kanema.
I know. There should be more Kanema Matt Jackson fix. I'd be here for that.
They get real dark.
Exactly. The ones I read are like,
They get real dark.
Yikes.
Archie's hunters and mechanic working on your Jeep? Yes. Why? Because he's evil. You just don't like him.
Allison looks so awkward.
I don't know what it is. Just look at his face. Any other theories?
Oh, he still has that snake inside of him.
You okay?
But was the snake making him act up?
Go to the bathroom. Are you alright? You don't look so good. I just need to get some water.
Harris has such a hard-on for Jackson.
He does.
No one leaves their seats.
Oh. Ah.
He could have been Miss Grundy.
Oh my God.
You know how Jackson's parents died?
Maybe.
Talk.
It was a car accident. My dad was the insurance investigator, and every time he sees Jackson drive by in his Porsche, he makes some comment about the huge settlement he'll be getting when he's 18.
So not only is Jackson rich now, but he's getting even richer at 18?
Yep.
There's something so deeply wrong with that.
How?
You know what? I could try to find the insurance report in my dad's inbox. He keeps everything.
I have questions.
Scott McCall, please report to the principal's office.
Stubby pencil.
Jackson, I'm fine.
Stubby pencil. So good. I'm excited.
Why are you eating snakes, dumbass?
That's gross. But why did it come out? Why did it just digest? His eyes are very pretty. Oh, this look for Lydia was everything.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I'll put on some shoes.
Oh, look at the dates.
Passengers arrived at the hospital DOA. The estimated time of death, 9:26 p.m., June 14th, 1995.
Jackson's birthday is June 15th.
Wait, what?
Jackson had to be removed from his mother.
Oh.
Corpse.
Yikes.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm leaving, but none of you are. You may go when you're done with the reshelving. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Why didn't you have us do that when we came in?
That's not how detention works.
Exactly. And also, as soon as you leave, I'm leaving.
Principal wanted to see me?
No, I did. I'm concerned about the detention today. How Allison ended up in there with you and Mr. Stalinsky.
Oh, baby face Scott.
Was ripped off the wall. You're lucky I'm here to explain that to people somehow. You realize that?
Yeah, I do now.
Good. Are you having sex with my daughter?
No. Not having sex with your daughter.
It's so rude.
So rude.
That might have to be my screen cap for this episode.
I certainly hope not.
Oh, Lydia. You look gorgeous, but you got some issues, girl. This is why I never have problems putting Lydia with the Hale Pack, because they did her so dirty, too. I see that green screen. Okay, so then we do have an issue.
Born after his mom died by C-section. They had to pull him out of her dead body.
Wait, okay, we're going to pause at 30:58. We saw the Kanema go up to that car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he sold his car to frame Harris or something like that.
Was it? Okay, we'll
Yeah.
get to it. Interesting. Okay, we're pressing play again. Those books would just be everywhere.
You okay, dude?
So was it an accident or not?
The word all over the report is inconclusive. And his parents could have been murdered. Well, if they were, then it falls in line with the cannibal myth. You know, seeks out and kills murderers.
But for Jackson or the person controlling you?
Yeah. Jackson, go drink some water, baby.
If he wasn't going to be a were-coyote, I wonder what he was going to be.
We have to talk to him. We have to tell him. He's not going to...
Why would you think a were-coyote?
Well, Malia, Malia took over his spot.
Oh no, were-coyote, they made that up. I think Malia
was going to be something Greek.
Exactly, yeah. I think he was supposed to be something else, but not a were-coyote.
Here it comes.
He gets in front of Allison. So Matt is a fast study, basically. And they never discuss that.
How long does it take you to run over there?
And why she has seizures still.
He's alive.
We need to get her to a hospital.
Derek. I need a Derek.
Okay, when we get to the hospital...
It's Derek. It's Derek.
And that's not a seizure, baby. You are not talking about legibly.
Scott! I'm staying here with you.
He can't take her alone, not like this. And Matt, I've got to call an ambulance for him. Just go.
This doesn't feel right.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not right.
Oh my God, Scott, is this really the moment?
Doesn't mean anything.
It feels like it does.
Scott, go.
Well, of course he'll end up being right. But in the wrong way. Nah.
Hello?
Over here.
Is this your house?
It was. I'll tell you all about it. First, did you bring the flower?
I couldn't find it.
It's okay. But since you don't have it, I'm gonna need that kiss.
Such a predator. Such a young Peter.
It's true, I crave you.
And see, this is what cracks me up, because this was their way of getting Pydia. Was just making a young version. So I always wonder if, like, they would have gone for, like, a young Sterek. Especially with the backdoor pilot.
Is something wrong?
she might. Just why this is gonna hurt.
Oh, yikes. So close.
It'll trigger the healing process. I still gotta get the venom out. This is where Julie got hurt.
Hi, Miss Ixie.
You make a good Batman.
Oh. Oh, I bet that was supposed to be the beginning of Sterica.
I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah.
You know
Look at them titties.
who it is.
Jackson, you just wanted Erica to confirm it, didn't you?
Alright, quick pause. 3719. Why wouldn't he know it was Jackson? Didn't they know from...
They saw it in front of the house.
Yeah. Why do they not know that it's Jackson? So again, this is an issue that we have with different writers coming in, but this is like one of the easiest things that you can fix. Of course they knew it was Jackson. Why is this a plot line? I don't know.
Who knows?
Alright, 3, 2, 1, and play.
I'm gonna help you stop him as part of your pack. If you want me in, fine. We'll do it on one condition. We're gonna catch him, not kill him. And
Can you look at me when you talk to me?
we do it my way.
No, you're in my pack.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it.
Please. You have to tell them.
It's okay. The baby's fine.
Not the baby.
Okay.
It killed someone.
Honey, the police know.
They don't. They didn't see it. It wasn't human.
He said, now that baby's out of you, I got you, boo.
Please.
Now how he's able to be in this room at all. It's a terrible hospital.
I'm so sorry, Lydia. All of this must be terribly confusing. But at least you know that you're not actually crazy.
Can you fix your face?
Not completely. There's bound to be some residual effects, but you're a strong girl. Personally, I think that you're going to pull through with a minimal amount of post-traumatic stress. A few years of profoundly disturbing nightmares. If I had a plan, you know.
Yikes!
If there's one thing that I've learned in life, it's to always have a backup. That would be you.
Gross.
Your immunity makes you the perfect plan B. You wouldn't turn from the bite, you wouldn't die, but you would be able to do one very important thing. You know what that is, Lydia?
Nah. Wait, that one should have been real, right? Peter did go to that school.
Well, the picture didn't disappear, just... Now she knows who it is.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Oh, you know what? It should have changed the year.
No, I think she was looking at the picture, but she didn't realize it was the same guy. Just didn't recognize who it was.
Huh.
So that's it, right?
Wait, what? What? Wait.
You don't remember that?
So after they buried him under the house.
Yes.
This is season 2. Okay.
Vertical. It was a vertical burial.
True.
Why didn't they cut him in half?
Anyway, Scott agreeing to be part of Derek's pack to catch Jackson, but only if they do it his way. When he was already working knowing that he was following Gerard's orders. And was supposed to be reporting back what Derek's pack was doing. So then he was lying to Derek the whole time.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know. And then Peter luring Lydia to the Hale house barefoot in the preserve all the way from her house.
So...
Okay,
so we know Lydia wasn't there, so Peter did forge some sort of mental connection with her. And now he's going to use that to resurrect himself. And so she's like her own kind of possessed, right?
Mm-hmm. Why does this never come up again? I don't.
It does, and it's like she's just supposed to get over it. It's like, haha.
No, like Banshee's being able to do this.
Oh.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is, are they going to make it that it's an effect of her being a Banshee, or is it just a fluke and then she just happens to be a Banshee on top of it?
I think it was a fluke and then she happened to be a Banshee. Because they were like, what should she be? And they're like, oh, that's Scream. Maybe we should do something with screams. And then they were like, Banshee.
Well, I think since she's redhead, and since she started Screaming, they want her to be a Banshee. But I think they were very limited in what they thought a Banshee even was. Yeah, I've always thought they did her so dirty. They really neglected Lydia for a lot of... For seasons, we get a lot of neglect of Lydia and keeping her out of the loop. Because she doesn't even get into the know until season 3, isn't it? She doesn't find out this season, does she? I think the mom finds out before Lydia does, which is insanity to me. Yeah, Scott and his weird, we do things my way or no way. And I'm like, what cards are you holding, Scott? Like, okay, I'll help you, but as long as we do it my way. When has your way ever been a good way? I'm the one who neutralized the threat last season. I'm the one who built up my pack. I'm the one who's training and getting ready for the full moon. What do you have to bring to the table?
I mean, the only one who has something to bring like that is Styles.
Really? Yeah. Ooh,
like, I'm the one who's made all of the logic jumps in this group.
Yes.
So let's do it my way.
And maybe Derek was like, because once you get Scott and Styles are a package deal. I guess. They're messy. I'm here for it. Mm-hmm. Good times. Well, that concludes that episode. I know.
I'm so disappointed. Like, this episode, really highlights a lot of the things that frustrated me about Scott. This is very much like that episode where they get locked into the school.
Night school.
Yeah, Night School. Where
Yeah.
I'm just like, this just highlights a lot of Scott's terrible qualities.
Yes.
It does. It highlights a lot of the qualities of this show that we swept under the rug for a very long time, and then once they got exposed, it was like, wow, the incessant need of style over substance. I'm going to give you the sequence that looks cool but holds no bearing over the story, or even deters you from the story, but we just had to put it in there, and doesn't it look neat?
Like
and
Jackson deep-throating a snake.
exactly, like absolutely no point to the story, to anything at all, but it just had to be in there.
Jeff needed something to CGI Colton's face doing that.
Swallowing something. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
gross.
Hey,
Because you can
Dan.
just imagine what he did with it later.
Oh, come on now. We're still trying to get him on the show. Colton, you,
Jeff or Colton?
Colton, you are fantastic.
It's not Colton's fault.
But you know,
It's
he
just
loves
too
him some
beautiful.
Jeff. But yeah, it's very, it's just one of those frustrating episodes. It asks more questions than it answers. And then the questions that it asks don't matter. And so it's just like, you're just kind of stuck in this loop of nonsense. So yeah, it is what it is. That's all I got. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point I still could see Skerrick, but I still saw them as like frenemies, where I was like, oh, Scott is finally gonna work with Derek. I hope they get along, or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember much of this. Erica was much less annoying to me
Derek
this
was very
time
much
around.
an AU for us at this point.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
it was a very could be what could happen kind of thing. It wasn't a like, oh, it's happening right now.
Right.
Wait, I think. Wait, you said Skerrick, right? As in Scott Derek.
No, like Steric.
Oh, okay.
Styles Derek.
We're talking Steric. Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm not talking Skerrick ever.
Sorry.
I'm
God
like,
bless.
sorry, John.
No,
Sorry,
thank
John.
you. He'll be all right. I know I was big on Mikhalinsky, and so I did definitely see a lot of Skittles in this, and then just kind of adding Derek to the mix, especially when both of them had to go and take Erica. I said it and I meant it. Yeah.
I was so happy when you converted.
I know. Oh, this is MGM. Oh, for distribution. Okay. All right, guys. I think that is it. I love Skittles. I hate Skiles.
Nope.
I like Skittles. That's mine.
Nope.
I love it. What's wrong with Skittles?
Neither of them. I can't take either.
It's amazing. I love Skittles. It's
I
so
give you like a special allowance because of your sticky keys when I read your fic. Like, no. I would not read your Styles and Scott from just anybody.
Right, exactly. I actually went through some of my old fic, and I was like, man, I was such a stan for this stupid show. And I want to go back and do a bunch of edits and like update the tone and see if it holds up. So we'll work it out. All right, with that, we will see you guys next week, or hopefully this week we'll have some special guests for the Raving episode, and we have some other live watch options. If anyone has deets on Melvin Smarty, holler at your girl. We will get it so that we can host a live watch of it. We'll be happy to do it. So just let me know where to get deets, and don't send me a link to Google. Send me a link to Vimeo or to their Patreon, or wherever we need to go to purchase. So I'm excited for that. With that in tow, say goodnight, Ethan.
Good night, everybody.
Say good night, Philip.
Good night, everybody.
Woo. Good night, you guys. We will see you next time. Bye.